children, welcome to my computer class. Today's topic is computer network. I am Poonam Shrivastava from Jagran Public School. And children, in this video we will cover computer network, need of networking, components of communication, advantages of computer network, and network components. So children, firstly, computer network. A computer network is a group of computers and peripheral devices connected through a data communication system. A computer network enables the sharing of hardware and software resources among different users working on different computers. Further children, these shared resources can be data files, any application software or hardware devices like scanner, printers, modems, etc. And now children, let us learn need of networking. The rapid evolution in information and communication technologies has generated the need to use the same data at different locations. Computer network helps users on the network to share resources and to communicate with each other. Further children, components of communication. In general, in a data communication system, a message is transferred from one point to another via a medium. The sender recreates a message, the medium carries the message, and the receiver, sometimes called as sink, receives the message. Similarly, children, when a computer communicates over a network, three components are involved in the communication. First, sender. A sender is a computer, workstation, tablet or mobile phone that sends the data through the web browser. Next children, communication medium. Carrier. It is the physical path through which the message travels from the sender to the receiver. It can be a cable, wireless device or protocols. And now, receiver. A receiver is a device that receives the data messages. It can also be a computer, tablet, workstation or mobile phone. So now we have advantages of networking. In a computer network, information is usually stored at a central location. The aim of networking is to share resources. The main advantages of networking are as follows. So first we have hardware sharing. In a network, we can share almost every peripheral device such as scanner, CD writer, printer, etc. among several computers. And now children, next software sharing. Every application software can be installed on the main server rather than installing it on every computer individually. Computer in a network can use the required software from the server. This technique saves cost as well as time. Efficiency of hardware and software resources. In a network, modifications in software or hardware are done at a single point. Since the resources are installed at a single point, all modifications are done at that point rather than individual computers. Reduces redundancy. Files can be stored on a central node, the file server, that can be shared and made available to each and every user in an organization. This reduces the redundancy of the same data. Next children, saves paper and time. Network also reduces the need for generating multiple hard copies of the same document. Further, internet sharing. A network reduces the cost of installing internet facility on an individual computer. A corporate internet connection is powerful enough to provide internet access to all computers in a network. And now, security. Security and protection of information is additionally settled through system. As just the system clients are approved to get to specific records or application, no other individual can crack the protection or security of information. And now children, let us see network components. Computer network components comprise both physical parts as well as the software required for installing computer networks, both at organizations and at home. The hardware components are the server, client, transmission medium, and connecting devices. The software components are operating system and protocols. So children, first we have server. A server is a powerful computer with high speed and great processing capability. There can be multiple servers in a computer network. And now, client. A client is a computer system which uses a network to access a remote service from the server. It can access all the applications or information from the main server. A client is also known as node. Further children, Network Interface Card (NIC). It is a small piece of computer hardware which facilitates the communication between different computers over a network. The NIC identifies every single node in a network by providing a unique physical address to it. And now children, mode of connection. Computer networks can be classified on the basis of both hardware and software technology, which is used to interconnect the individual devices in a network, such as optical fiber, Ethernet, or wireless LAN. All the nodes in a network are interconnected through basic hardware components such as NICs, bridges, hubs, switches, and routers. These hardware components are further connected to each other by cables. And now children, modem. A modem enables you to connect your computer to the available internet connection over the existing telephone lines. It converts the digital signals of a computer into analog signals to enable their transmission via phone lines. At the destination, the receiving modem further converts the analog signals into digital signals so that the data can be understood at the receiving end. Modems are available in two categories: internal modem and external modem. Further children, hub. A hub is a networking device that is used to connect multiple computers and computing devices directly to the network by using cables. Each connection is called a port. When the hub receives data at one of its ports, it distributes the data to the other ports in the network. Typically, a hub sends all the data it receives to all the connected ports. And now children, switch. Switches contain many ports to connect different network segments. They are similar to hubs but offer greater performance. When a network contains a large number of devices, switches are needed instead of hubs to make sure the communication between devices does not slow down. Unlike hub, a switch is aware of the address assigned to each of its ports and sends the incoming data it receives only to the correct port. Children, next we have repeater. A repeater is a communication device used to regenerate a signal. It receives electronic signals, cleans them, and retransmits them. Signals tend to distort when they are transmitted over long distances. Repeaters are needed so that the signals can travel longer distances with the same strength. Router. A router is a communication device that is used to connect two different networks, such as two LANs or a LAN and a WAN. It plays a vital role in controlling the traffic and keeping the network efficient. It chooses the best route for the data packets to be transmitted at the receiver's end. Next we have gateway. A gateway is a network point that acts as an entrance to another network using different protocols, thereby giving us freedom and convenience to enjoy online activities. It basically works as the messenger agent that takes data from one system, interprets it, and transfers it to another system. It is also called packet converter. Further children, we have bridge. A bridge is a repeater with add-on functionality of filtering content by reading the addresses of source and destination. It is used to interconnect two LANs working on the same protocol and provides communication between them. also prevents unnecessary traffic from entering the network and reduces congestion. So children, this is the end of the topic. Hope you all enjoyed it.